Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Dina, Crafting It Up with D. I'm coming on here today to share with you a little project share and a little craft with me, a little tutorial on the flowers that I made for a group swap. It is a Spring Fling group swap hosted by Patty, who is Mommy and Me Crafts. I'll link all her information down below. And again, thank you, Patty, so much for hosting another year. This is her third year. I've participated in all 3 years, and so I'm very excited and I really enjoyed this swap. I really enjoy making flowers and also receiving flowers. So this is such a wonderful swap. I made 2. So the requirements were 12 flowers. You make 2, you receive 2 packages, and it has to fit in a flat bubbler mailer. So the challenge is to make it flat, but also be a little bit creative with the packaging. And I made 3 of them. Of course, I'm gifting 1 to Patty. And I just wanted to share with you really quickly what I made. So this is a file folder. I used Garden Grove by Maggie Holmes. Love this collection. And I used a KS Craft die. This is a file folder that KS Craft has. And you'll probably recognize it, especially the front. This is a die that I used, KS Craft die, but you'll see that there's a couple of different ways you can utilize this folder. I think Denise at Solo Crafts, she made like a gusset, which was really nice. It expanded the folder a little bit, so you had a little bit more room. And I think she added 1 more flap to add items in the front, I think it was. So there was a tutorial that she had, and I think someone else did something where they utilized this file folder. So this is the same file folder. All I did was cut the front and the back and utilize that, and then I added a button, but I did add a little flap to the top piece and to the bottom to create this look. So I was going for an acetate look. I wanted you to be able to see through, and I just added a little dangle here. I created this with my trim and just added a bee, some leaves, some flowers, some wire wrap beads that I made, and then this butterfly, and added a butterfly die, which is, this is a KS Craft die. It's the butterfly bow die. And then I just added this little cute flower that I made using this punch. This is a really small punch. Once you punch that out, it looks like this. And then all I did was just get my scoring tool, and then I just kind of cupped it. And once you cup them, you can layer them a few times to create that look. And what I did is probably 3 and 4 different layers to create that look. And that's what I added to the center of that. This is another die. I think I got this die off of AliExpress. And what I liked about it is it creates a circle. So you would just cut this die out multiple times, and then you can add the flowers, and then there's the layering piece, and there's a lot of really tiny leaves and flowers that stack. And this is a really beautiful flower, and it also has the top piece as well. They're right here. So this one I've used making a card, and very, very pretty. I mean, it's intricate little pieces, but I really love paper piecing. So that is what I used here. And this is just an acetate piece. And here are my flowers. This is what I did. So this is a die that I got off Amazon or AliExpress. Can't remember. But this is the die. But the dies that I use to make this flower are the smaller pieces, the two of the smaller. So the very small, the medium, and then the large and extra large. So the two small, the medium and the small is what I use to make this flower. I tried cutting this out. It was just too big of what I was looking for. We had to make 12 flowers. So in order to cut out 12 and to gift them in this small, you know, something that will fit in a bubble mailer, at least 3 of them, I was really trying to go for something a little bit smaller, you know, but still a good size flower. So that is, oops, that is what I created. And this here is just a roll flower. It's this one here. I just rolled it and then added a gemmy. And then the center of these are just your little ball fillers that everybody uses. And then just, you know, little leaves. And yeah, so this is what I created. Let me stand up and just make sure you guys can really see these flowers. So what I really love and enjoy is these flowers have like a lot of intricate pieces at the ends. And then of course I just used a roll flower for the center. So those are my flowers that I created. And I wanted to do a little share before I sent these out of what I made. And then I also wanted to do a small little craft with me tutorial so you can actually see how I created those flowers using this die. And so really quickly, these are the flowers that I still need to put in my third folder. So these are the 2 that I made, and then I have one more folder. It's identical. It's just I don't have anything in it yet. And what I do is I'm just gonna put a vellum, a piece of vellum. So all these are on a piece of vellum, and they're easy to take off. So these come right off with just the glue dots. And if you don't want to use the leaves, you can just remove them. So that is what I did. I just added, like I said, vellum to the bottom, and then the vellum, you can just pull the vellum off once you want to use flowers, and then you can reuse the packaging. So really quickly, so all I did was I cut out different colors. So I did the lighter pink and then a little bit of the darker pink. And then all I did was use pale tomato, a color that I really enjoy using when I'm doing some pink distressing. And all you're gonna do is grab one of the dies, the pieces, and then you're just gonna ink. And again, some of them I ink a little bit darker than others just because of the look that I'm going for. And what I'm doing is 2 big, which that one's the big, and then I'm doing 2 of the small, or just 1 of the small. So there's actually 3, there's gonna be 3 layers in the flower. So there's that. And what I do is I have my 3 pieces here. So I'm just getting the stylist and just, you know, I use different sizes, but with this particular one, typically I'm using this one here just to get in and really roll. But with this particular flower, you really want to get a little bit of the smaller, and the reason for that is just stressing and really cupping the leaf. Once you give it a little bit of pressure, not too much because you don't want to tear the paper, but you want to create a distressed look. Let me put this one to the side so you can kind of see. So just go in. And this is something that you just do like right in front of the TV and, you know, distress a little bit. All right, that's the last one. It does take some time, and this is a little time consuming. But again, I really enjoy making flowers. I enjoy receiving them. I love the look of the distress and layered ones. So this year I really got creative with my flowers. Just by using that die. I really love that die. I cut it out a few times and I just really started playing with it, and this is what I came up with. So you want to kind of put this at a different angle so that it spins differently. So yeah, that's the flower. That's what it looks like. And let me just kind of show you. I'll do this one quickly. So I'm just gonna spin them. All right, so I'm gonna get this one here and kind of just roll it and then go in between. All right, so that's that one. You're gonna put a little dab of glue there. And then of course you're gonna grab this one, put it in there, kind of figure out at what angle. There you go. And then for the centers, it's just a rolled flower. So all you're gonna get is your rolled stylist. So of course it's just putting it in there, rolling it, making sure it's rolled. That one has to stay down. And then the trick, I think, is once you get to the end, is putting some glue at the bottom of the base, cupping it, and then allowing it to open up on its own. So what I do is I just kind of tap it, let it go, and then push some of these down and kind of open it up a little bit. So that's what I do. Then all I'm doing is adding some to the bottom, pushing it down, and there you have it. So that is my flowers. And then the other part is just putting a big dab of glue in the center, and then adding the ball. So there it is. And again, you know, you can do a little bit on the darker side, on the lighter side. I like the contrast of the different looks of color. And you know, you can cup the ends a little bit more and create a different cupped look. So you'll notice in some of the flowers, the distressing is a little bit different on each one. These ones are a little bit more flat than these ones. No, I guess they're about the same. But if you push on them, you can flatten them out. But that's what that is. So that is the die that I'm using. These are my flowers. This is what I'm gifting. I just have a few more to make. And then also I am gifting them this box, which is a really cute AliExpress box. There's a little bow there. And then this one is a mini flower, which I used a hole punch, which is this hole punch here. Very, very tiny. This one is very tiny. I mean, I had to use a really small stylus for that one, but I'm going to kind of show you. I made a few of these, which I'm probably going to add a yellow and a pink here at the bottom of the box, and then I'm going to add just like a little sentiment, but that's what's in the center there, which do I even have? No, I don't think I have. I've cut out of that one. So I can show you how tiny it is. It is very, very tiny. Oh yes, I do. It's right here. So look how tiny that is. So I cut a few of those out and I layered them twice, and that's what's going to be on this box. So those are really, really minis, and what I made in here are just really, really small intricate flowers using a hole punch. So I'm also gifting them these. Just, I really enjoy using small flowers, and it's this hole punch which makes these ones here. I just layer them up about 4 times, and then this flower here, this punch makes this one here, and all I do is cup them a little bit and then use the centers for that. So that's what I'm gifting them. That's what's in this box. I have 5 of each. And really enjoyed this flower swap. I made a few other flowers, which I really like to ink and distress the ends and then add the stamens. But, you know, I was really going through my stash and I'm like, you know, I really need to get creative with some of my flowers. And I came up with this one. I really enjoyed the way this one looks, and I hope everyone enjoys them as well. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching, Patty. Thank you for hosting such a wonderful swap. I can't wait to see what everybody created. And if you have any questions regarding any of my dies or anything else, please feel free to reach out or let me know. I'll try to link the dies that I used. All of them are KS Crafts. I think there was only one, which was this one. This one's an AliExpress die. I'm not sure who the maker is of this one. This one's very, very cute. It makes a lot of little detail flowers. But yes, so I'm going to get this package out. Again, I just wanted to do a quick project share of what I made. I'm so happy with the way this turned out. And I'll be getting these flowers out to my partners, and can't wait to watch all the reveals. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Until the next time. Bye.